Hello and welcome back to the Planet Crafter Humble. We've been working on our new base, and we have a bit more that we can definitely do today, including grabbing the new blueprints for the stuff we wanted to put upstairs and putting those out, and then we can do whatever else comes up. The bots have been working hard to migrate everything over, and I gave them, or I gave the autocrafters and the opportunity to turn some super alloy into rods. We have a decent number of rods here, but not a full number. And I also had them start turning some of the basic metals into super alloy because, well, that way we could make it into rods. And we could also eat through some of that basic metal. And so the titanium and the silicon are actually a little bit depleted here. Cobalt's not bad. Aluminum might still be getting filled up. Cobalt might still as well. And iron is ridiculously full. And so I think let's actually pop over to the old base real quick. I can show you what I've cleaned up so far. You'll see that there's quite a difference here. There's still a little bit left in terms of the food and things, which we might get to that today. I wanted to get the other things going first. And then here, there's just so much stuff. I had that much zeolite, but I haven't pulled these out of here yet. Okay. I'm surprised by that, but there's a ridiculous amount of iron that we have that we'll probably never actually get rid of. We'll have to probably shred it. Just because the balance of resources. Iron we have so many boxes of. Magnesium we have so many boxes of. So that one can come out. And we can put up another, or turn on the next one. Titanium is empty. That can come out. This iron is not. This iron is not. That iron is not. This aluminum is. Okay. And the one behind it needs to be turned on. Sulfur is also pretty well backed up. The crushable stuff is pretty well backed up because we're not emptying the whatchamacallit, plants. We need to fix our plants thing. Remember when I said I don't know that this is enough room for all these? I was right. Aluminum. Let's turn the next one on here. And then cobalt, we can take this one down. And hence, all this iron, by the way, is coming back to us as we do this. Look at that. Slurp. Okay. Yeah, magnesium's almost gone there, but not quite. I'm just going to stuff this in here like that for now. And I don't know, I'm going to do the rest of this. Actually, I probably will just put it down here. Once we get all of this moved and balanced and all that thing, we still have plants and stuff in here, too. It's a lot of the lermas and a lot of the pisteras with a snappy or two, which is interesting. But I think I can fix all of that by making some changes. So let's go ahead back to the new base now, although I guess I should have gone outside so that I could stop by the rocket. Actually, we definitely should have, because we needed to go, should have gone this way actually to go over to the old base, because we needed to go here and pick up these things and take those blueprint chips to the blueprint chip table that we have not yet built, or screen, because we not have yet built in the new base. We've passed 50% of the way to fish, which is good. Let's see, we have 3 of these. One is cooking station, one is the rounded living compartment, and one is the living compartment with dome. So we can take all those. Control click these? No. Interesting. Okay. Good. And wasn't there one more we wanted to do? I have a feeling there was. These ones, I mean, there are many more we want to do, but as far as right now, oh yes. Tier 2 drone. And you notice also the blueprints disappear from here once you've bought one and successfully converted it. But I don't think it was here. I don't think it was gone until we actually successfully turned it into the actual craftable. But we have enough cash for the tier 2 drones. I think I'm going to do that too. And we'll just go ahead and send you off with nothing in it to get that thing. So let's see. That takes care of those. And now I think we can see about building these. So we need to have, where are you at? Here in that one. These are 3x3s, aren't they? I didn't think about that. Let's take a look outside. I did, but I didn't think about that. I think I want to do... actually, I think what I might do is do 2 of these and then put 2 of these on top. So I have a 4th floor. We won't have a staircase up to the 4th floor, but I think that's okay. We'll use the ladders to get there. instead. Just pin that too. And so let's do, I think I'm going to do like one of these is the office and one of them is like a living room, maybe. And then we'll do the other two as like bedroom, kitchen kind of thing, maybe. So we need all of those resources. So let's go back inside and get all those. And 2 of the ladders. Let's see. I turned off that crafting of the, whatchamacallit, by the way. The super alloy rods and the super alloy because we were just about out of materials. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Magnesium, nah. Silicon, nah. Titanium, 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute, I need more than that. I need 2 of each of these things. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. In that case, I need, what, 8 more of these? No, I need, 3, 6, 7, I need 14. Let's see here. 10, 14. Okay, good. Titanium, cobalt. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to be out of space for the super alloy, but that's okay because I don't have that much. Anyways, so back outside we go. And I want to put these in a very specific spot. The top of the staircase is here. I want to put them in right here. Is this the right direction? Nah. It needs to be rotated by 90 degrees. Okay. One click. Go. That's better. Okay. And the same thing on this side. I don't have the stuff for it, though. I need to go get some more super alloy. That's fine. Actually go in up there now, too. And the reason I wanted that was so that this was connected right here. And we have the roundedness connected to the door right here. I think that makes the most sense. The other option... Well, let's grab the super alloy and go back outside. Alloy. Go back outside. All of it. Because we're going to need more even so. Is I could have put a single here and pushed these out, but then we'd be there, and I don't want to do that. So this is good. And this front space here is going to be used for farms. We're going to actually have them be all in this space, doing all the different vegetable and growable farms. The reason I put growable there is because, well, I guess cocoa is technically it's a bean, right? But it's a vegetable. Sure. So that takes care of that one. And then this one I need, not that one, this one. Can I attach that there? No, you're going to be finicky. Okay, we need to grab enough stuff for a regular pod. I also need a drink. We'll go get a drink. Regular square pod, that is. Just temporarily, or maybe, actually I may leave it there permanently. It may be a good pass-through between the upper pods. Well, let's see, what do I need for those? That's 2 iron and a titanium. Okay, so 2 iron and titanium. Ouch. We're gonna need more titanium, everybody. I think I will put windows in the in these sides that aren't being used. Okay, so we need to put this single here and jump up on top of it for reasons. And then we do the dome here, and I think I want to rotate it once. I don't know that it matters because of the way that it's set up. But also, I've rotated everything else once, so I'm going to go with it. It might matter if I looked at the bottom or something, but... And then you need 2 more supers. I guess I could have grabbed those while we were inside grabbing the stuff for the single box. That's a problem. That's a big problem. We should have the miner, but the miner's really, really, really slow. Ah, there it is. I'll take it, thank you. It wasn't actually here yet, but due to the magic of, I don't know, future technology, I guess. Take it. Keep clicking that biodome. Here. That should do, and then we just do the 2 ladders and we'll get those from the inside. Actually, I could just do a single ladder then, right here. Maybe I do that. There. And then I can get into those rooms there. These may get doors added to them. May. But I haven't decided yet. Clear these things. And then one final change that I decided I wanted to make is to take these walls out, which gives me some iron back, and put in some cobalt, put in some windows there, which are these, yes, right there. Do I want them outside or inside? Inside, I think. Yeah, inside. That way it's not so weirdly closed off. I mean, you can tell there's a window here. We've got the railing here, which is important. That's why I wanted it on the inside. And important to have the railing. And so, yeah, I think that's better. Not positive, but I think it's better. These can go in here. Did I set this up for everything? Yes. Okay, so that takes care of those. And make some progress here for what we will want to do upstairs. As I said, one of these can be I guess maybe I could get the stuff for the windows. One of these can be a kitchen. One of them can be a bedroom. And then upstairs we'll have a living room and an office. And I think that'll be the best way to lay this out. And that's kind of what I'm looking for anyway. And in the office we'll have the place where you grab the food. And I might move the teleporter up there too. Actually, I might even add another pod in there to put the teleporter in. But I haven't decided yet on the teleporter thing. Whether it should be on the office floor or it should be on the storage floor down here. But for now, it's where it is. It's fine. Okay, so some doors might get added along the way. I guess we could start crushing dolomite, although if we're going to do that, then we're going to end up with way too much other things. I need food. Speaking of food, I need food. Do that. Oh. Okay. We look at the farms, because we should start growing things. We need bee larvae for that. When do we get the next beehive level? Back to the other base. Because that's where we'll start getting free bee larvae. Kind of want to wait for that. Although we could do this before then. Over here. It's probably not in that list. It's probably in this list. Here it is. We need insects galore. So we need to get butterfly farms going here so that we can get a lot more insects out there, which is fine. Let's grab the thing for that. Tier 2 fertilizer, zeolite, and bioplastic nugget. And lots of bugs. And if my suspicion is correct, these are worth 75 insects. These are worth 20 insects. Yeah, and also, these only cost 30 energy, and that costs us 139. Let's grab, not you. You. And you. I saw a couple of rares, but I'm not going to take those right now. This Serena. Okay. And more Serenas. That's 10, 20, or 5, 10, 15, 21. 21 of the butterfly thingies here. Obviously, we don't have enough room to carry all that stuff with. But what I will do is put these in here. Let's see, these are all 1,500. Yes. 1,200. 3,700. Yeah, so let's put these basic ones. That one's a 7. Yeah. I'm going to take those. That leaves me with, what is that? 5, 10, 11. That's a more manageable number. Over here, and if we can rifle through our storage and figure out how I planned everything. Bioplastic. Here we are. 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7. 7 will be our number. And then fertilizer tier 2. I think it's on the other side here. 7. And then zeolite, which I added in here. Yeah, it's full. Okay, there was some zeolite in the other storages. 7 of those. And we're just gonna put these out. Maybe I'll put them out here on this for now. But maybe I won't. That's a dolomite. Okay, maybe we'll just put them out here. I'm just gonna group them all together because these are gonna get replaced anyway, I think. It should boost our bugs here. Holy crap, those are glowing in the dark. 7, and can I get 4 more? Click too fast, only got 3. Good thing I was paying attention. Once. And we'll get some water while we're out putting these up. Those things glow in the dark. I'm going to scatter these around the planet once we're kind of in permanent mode, but for right now, because I think these get replaced. I think? Either way, it's fine. For now. Alright. I wish I would have remembered and took note of what the number was there. On the insect number here before we got too far along, but it's a lot more now because that's ticking pretty good. We could do some more boosting, but that's ticking pretty good. How are we with did I put up a insect booster satellite yet? I did not. A rocket rather. Seed, asteroid, magnetic, and plant. I think there's an insect one, and I think we have to send up bee larvae or something with it. That might be a good use because it's a multiplier. Asteroid, magnetic, plant, seed, GPS, map, and then drone. Did I do this one yet? I don't think so. Yeah, I didn't because I don't see them on the map. What does that take? It takes that stuff. Go get that stuff. Circuit boards. Those. Rockets. Uno. Super alloy rod over here. Good thing I made a few. A few. When do we get insect rocket? That takes effect immediately even before the rocket leaves. It's science. Alright. Insect rocket. When do we get the insect rocket? Right there. Biomass. 17.7 kilotons of biomass. Also the heater and the drill come in here. I can make the Serenas later. Okay. Mios. This needs to be at 145. Well, we're ticking pretty fast now, at least. Yeah, there's a tier 2 butterfly farm. See, I remembered something. Look at me. I remembered something. Alright. Well, then, I think we can go back to the other base and do some other construction. I don't really want to... Maybe I do. Actually, let's go back again. They do have some uncommons, so I could make some of those into bees. The issue is that we need 2 bee larvae per farm, and, well, that's going to be a lot of uncommons, and I don't think I had any other uncommons scattered in here. 2 rares. Means we have to go out and find uncommons, which we could do. But yeah. Let's see. Incubator. That's what I want. Incubator. We need mutagen and fertilizer for these. Over here. Mutagen 1. Fertilizer. Actually, grab 4. Also, what does incubator take to build more of them? Grab those things, too. Fertilizer 1s. Fertilizer 2. 2 of those. 2 super alloys. 2 oxygens. And 2 tree barks. Oxygens. Tree bark is right over here. And super alloy. We have a few. We do. Good. Miner's been working. Incubator. Right there. 1, 2, 3 things. Press the button. Wait for a moment. Then go. 3. Press the button. Wait for a moment. Then go. That far off. Means they're not quite placed in the same spot. Okay, I'll have to move this one then, because the other one wouldn't let me overlap it as much. Fine, we'll just go right there. That still looks not the same. Not the right spot. Not right there. That's better. Okay, that's fine. I'll be fine with that. Totally fine. This, and this, and go, and wait, and go. This will give us 2 whole farms. Yeah. Probably going to want to wait for that, but we could at least get started on things like cocoa and wheat. Let's see. So I think we need to move all of these plant seeds and all of these other seeds downstairs. Which means we need a lot more super alloy because we're going to want to replace these. Although we do have this whole row. But the whole row here was for other things. That's right. This was for... larva and fish stuff and frog stuff. Yes. So we need to see how many of these containers can we build with super alloy we have. They take 2 super alloy apiece. 6, 7, 8. 4 containers. Right now. Which is fine because that's exactly how many we need for these seeds. Let's turn off the demand and turn on the supply. Actually, I can just do that because it overrides the demand. And then we can go downstairs and tuck these away over here someplace. I think I'm going to do the same thing with these and put those crafters along this way rather. So I think I'm going to put these storages over here. Let's go with... there? No, that's not in the center. Center's over here. I don't think I can make them more centered than that. There's reasons. This should be fine. So this will be, at least I don't think this and that will be any better. It might be a little better. Okay, we'll do that one then. Okay, and then we can do this. We can do that. And then we have the seeds again, which, let me grab the list here. Reasons. Eggplant seeds here. And then squash seeds. All the bots are out. And then bean seeds. And okay, so those 4 containers upstairs are defunct now. But I do want to take them and some more box to make sure it's empty before I pick it up, so we can make new things for this. So what we're going to want to have here, that one's fine, but this one I'm going to want to move all the Pesteras to its own box. That's one more box, and then I'll move all the Shangas or the Lermas into their own box. That's 2 more boxes, so we need a total of 6 boxes. I want to take 2 of these also. So I have 6 in my pocket. We're going to move them downstairs. So, in this same row. I believe they will fit centered here where I placed them, but I'll be mad if they're not. Slightly over the buckle there. Slightly over the buckle there. If I'm off by 1 meter. So I'm okay with it. So let's take a look at... Oh god, I don't remember what these were. What they're all called. Which ones are which? Let's see. This one first. We need Golden, Volnus, Orima, and these... Golden, Volnus, Orima, and the other 2 there. Command, Golden. Wait, control. Volnus, Orima, and then it's, Humbly and Tuska. Should have copied the setting on that. Also, I'm going to need some water again pretty soon. 1. And then you can do supply all instead. There they go. Right, let's go back down and paste this name. Here they come. Thank you, bots. And then this one is Fertio, Celius, and Nulna. Fertio, Celius, and Nulna. Not necessarily in that order. We'll see that. Oh, change the command to a supply. Celius and Nulna. Nulna, Fertio, Celius. Again, no particular order. 3 of you can go in there, and then I can paste this. That should be emptying out. Zoom. Good. Good. And then these will be just Snappy and Brelia. I guess we can keep this name for those. Snappy and Brelia. Didn't put the supply in there, did I? Snappy, Brelia. I could have just done them all this way. And then we need a dedicated box for Pesteras. And then dedicated box for each of these 3. Actually, let's just do singular on that for reasons. I did plant seeds, plural, but I think ones that are by themselves can just do that. And then we needed Shanga. Then we needed Lerma. Oh no, I'm dying. I dehydrated. Apparently I teleported that far, huh? Okay. What do I get for paying attention? I think I even said it like 2 minutes ago too, didn't I? Lerma. Right, so you can go in there now. You can go in there now. Hopefully these even have room. So many of those lower level seeds. Okay. This is empty. That's empty. One here is empty now. Delete that. I know they're still set to supply all, but it's okay. It's empty too, so actually we might be okay. There were a few that were still over on the other side, but I think those will get brought over in their own due time. I think. Yeah, they're coming in. Still. That might take care of all of the seeds finally that we need of those. We still need a box for all the butterflies. Ooh, the bees are done. Need a box for bees. Oh yeah. Probably so we can make more farms, at least for a little while. I may not keep it. Might want it for a while. Eventually I put all the bees in the shredder and auto shred them. But that's a little bit of time away. Water, fertilizer, super alloy. Super alloy means more storages as well. You know, I might actually want to have doors here so that we can walk out into the farm. That might be a good idea. Let's do this and gather up some of those things. So 2 doors. That's 2 of those plus let's see, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I do need 5 at least 5 windows, probably more. Okay, and then titanium. I don't have any titanium. Silicon. Right, we're gonna have to do some dolomite crushing then, which is gonna get messy. Let's see. Hey, it's raining. This one. Yeah. This one. Yeah. Which I think one of these also gives titanium. No, you don't get titanium. And you're all emptied out. I believe that should be bringing it in. I think I set the miner up correctly to provide it. Apply it. Alright, so let's do door here. Go out. Yes. Don't want a door there, but I might put a window there. Yeah, we need to go eat and drink. Thank you. I definitely wanted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows. Possibly 1 there. Probably not there or there. But also, I will probably want to put 1 in there. So, maybe 2 more windows. Speaking of here, let's go back to the base. Old base. Nothing but the base. All about that base. Grab some food, but don't eat it yet. No. Did the rocket come back? It did. Okay, we can go grab that blueprint chip. This is drones tier 2. I don't remember what these things take to make. Find out. I'm gonna move this too at some point. they take not drones 1, but rockets, circuits, super alloy, and explosive powder. We do have a decent amount of most of those things. Definitely before I make any more, I'd want to use this. Right now, I'm not going to make any, so I think we'll wait till we make some. And I'm probably going to wait till I automate it, too. Can I make the circuit yet in here? No, I don't have a recipe for circuits yet. Okay, that's going to be a limiting factor then on some things. Let me get that recipe. I think the next thing we could do is start moving the office components over here into this area. I do want to put a table in here of some kind. We do have a few choices. We have these glass tables. We have these big tables, which I think is what I'm going to do. And we also have the desktops, but I think I'm going to go with the tables. We just need a bunch of iron. Also going to want some chairs, but we aren't auto-making fabric yet, so I'll wait on the chairs for at least a little while. Turn that off. Let's go ahead and grab, let's see, definitely going to want at least 2 of these tables, possibly more. Plus, we want 2 more windows. That'll be a window. And then these big tables. How big are these big tables? Not that big. I want 2 of them or do I want 4 of them? I think 2 of them is fine. We're gonna put the big screens up in. Think about that, did you? So something like, wait, these stick out more. Something like that. Or is that better? Neither. Centered? We're pretty centered. What if we did the other way? You're over by a little bit. No, they're gonna be off this way then. Yeah. Just like we had the problems with the other stuff. So do I want them to be this way with a gap? Probably not. Or do I want them to be the other way with them being not quite centered? Probably the lesser of the 2 evils. Go with that option. And they're just off by a little bit there, but that's fine. Food critical. Okay, and then this is where I'll put those little screens, and then we'll have to figure out how we're going to handle the big screens. I don't know what I want to get. This food, though, I need to build these farms. These farms are going to go... I put them like that, but then they're not going to be fit in there snugly. No, that's probably fine. I think I only need 1 of each of these items anyways. Do that. They do snap though. They do snap. In that case, I changed my mind. Try to get this one as close to the corner of that as I can. Then they will snap together. Yeah. Although I don't know if that's going to be good for centering. Maybe instead I should center it. Center the first one here. Tedium, I know. Being pedantic and tedious here. Something like that then. And then you click. There. Put the seed in. And we also need to click here and do supply everything. And that's so that we can put them in boxes. Because we may need them in boxes in order to be able to process the items. But we'll see that. I did grab the stuff for that other window and then didn't put it in. Window, window, window. Over here. Almost. There we are. Got it. Okay. Grow those things. Probably go back to more butterfly farms. We can boost that score faster. How are we doing? Flipping along now. 45 though. Yeah, we should do more. Okay. Now, while I'm over here, we'll grab some water. We grab the things for the butterflies and the butterflies themselves, and put up some more. Those were this. Those are close. No, I'm kind of working a little scattered here, but a lot for us to do, and I don't want to focus on one thing too much. 8, maybe? Yep. Okay, and I have room for 10 butterflies. The ones we wanted to do first were the Fiorente and the Albin. And then we have 230, 50, 300. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I guess. I have 2 more left to do. You know what? I'm just going to take those 2. We'll just come back and get 2 more sets of supplies. Put up some more of these. Then we can move those screens. Figure out what we're going to do about the other screens. I can see these now because it's not dark out. Is it 8? 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. No, can't do 8. Let's see, 700. Go back over here. 100. Then 250 was next. I think 300 was next. And then 250. Not that this matters that much. And then 230 would be next. Then the 200 there. Okay. We need 3 more. We also need more power. Power's gonna be questionable. Take a look at this one. Can we get the... We have enough of the quartzes for this. That's not where they are, Wally. You'd think you designed this, you know? Oh, yes. 1, 2, 5 of those. 4 of those. And I guess I should have gotten this stuff. Okay. Well, we gotta pick out a new spot for all the power stuff to move to also. I don't want to create here by the base. Let's see. We need then 2 more zeolite. 2 more bioplastic. 2 more fertilizer. I like how these are all not quite in sync. That's a randomization is nice. Alright, that's all my butterflies that I have at the moment. And so that should give us a little bit more boost to that. Go grab some screens and see what we can do with this. We have those 5. Is that all that we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 5. Yep. Okay. 2, 3, 5 of those. I can carry them all. I wasn't sure if I could. Guess I could have teleported. But we can see how these are doing. Not ready yet. 68, 69%, 66%. Wait a minute. This wasn't where the office was going. Oh, you're an idiot. It goes up here. Okay, well, these ones are a little bit more mysterious then. That's good in a way. Still not going to be centered. That good, or am I off by 1? I'm off by 1. Wait a damn minute. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Let's see, let's put this one down, I think. Then take this one up. And then put this one down in the right spot. Take this one back up again. Put this one down there. Oh, I didn't have to fiddle with placing them. Yeah. Not centered, but it's not centered, so it's not centered. Let's see. These big screens. Where can they go? Could go in these little alcoves, I guess. Maybe. Not. Why don't they go to those? Oh, they do. Okay, there we are. The terraformation overall one can go here, directly across from the door. Centered, pretty close. And then we can do the overall progress one over here. No, that one should be over there because reasons. This one can come over here. And then the biomass one. Excuse me. I think I lined those all up more or less the same. Yeah, they're pretty close. All right, that takes care of those. And then we have 6 spots here for 5 screens. First we do. Let's see, the ones that I'm going to use most, which is probably not going to happen much anymore, but the blueprint screen, that can go in here. And then we can do the energy screen and the... probably the email screen. Yeah. Quite centered. That'll do. And then over here we'll have one space empty, but we can do the map. And the orbital screen. I think that's it. I don't think there's another one coming yet, so fine. And then we'll put chairs in, but not right now. And these spacesuit displayers will come later just because they cost green quartz, and I'd rather not spend green quartz on something like that right away. Cooking station. I need to see if we now have access to those recipes. Circuit board and super alloy. Those recipes, which are these. Yes, we do. Including these two even. Fish soup takes eggs. Yes, it does. So we don't even need the cooking station for functional reasons, but we can put it up in the kitchen. But we needed it in order to unlock those recipes at AutoCrafter. Let's see. I do want to do a bunch of display cases because we're going to want to put in our effigies and other things probably in those. Flower pots, we can use those later for decoration. Area lamps might not be a bad idea. We got yellow, don't care. Given that we have an office now, we could put in our dump chest and our food chest up here, and maybe I do want to put that extra pod in there. Yes. Okay, let me go grab the titanium that I can get out of... Probably the silicon, too, that I can get out of these boxes. Silicon, titanium. To do away with some of that cobalt, probably. Yuck. Yuck. That first one was the... Not the uranium. Out of water again already. Barely see the water. Yellow. Two titaniums out of all that. Okay. One pod then. And take down this dump chest. I'm actually going to put a regular... I'll try to put iron in there. Take down the teleporter as well. Let's grab a couple of these sets, I think. Not here. Up here. Put this pod in. And click rotate, I think. They're gonna make me go outside and check. Yep. And that should probably have a window in it. But you can't have logistics requests for your inventory. There. And teleporter. I'm gonna pull it away from the window though a little bit here. Like there. Yeah. And then let's see. What else I have? Oh yeah, these things. I want to have one of them like right here. Find the right spot for it. There. One of them. Right there. And this will be dump. Apply everything. Highest priority 5. And this one will be food. And I want to request in both kinds of food. This one. There's some around still. And this one. And those will come over from the old base over there. Still in storage over there. And that'll do, I think. So I guess this should technically be just base now. Because we've moved most things. Then we go to other base. And we do old base now. We still need to move that. This should be emptying out. It is emptied out. Good. These guys all need to get picked up and moved. I think there was one in the storage back here too. Bugs is getting close to being empty. BP chips I need to move by hand. Oof. Nothing there. There it is. But I think it might be time to just let base metals get shredded, like iron, and start letting the dolomite get processed. Aluminum's the thing that's going to make me cry a little bit, but honestly, we don't really need it. We're done. So, you know, what are you going to do, right? How much iron? How much sulfur? Sulfur, I think we can use, though. Maybe I should wait till we're auto-crafting and then tear all this stuff down after we actually have all the auto-crafters up and running. Just to make sure we don't have need of anything else. Although I could also auto-craft the super alloy. And turn on the dolomite recycling or cycling and not shred everything yet. Anything yet? That might be a better option. At least for now. Maybe we can turn it all into super alloy and actually be able. Okay, so lots and lots of iron I should have put in the dump chest, remember? We have a dump chest now. Here. And then, you need to make these things, display cases. Yeah, maybe I should turn that super alloy back on. Also shouldn't have thrown all those things away. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. I think? No, it's 6 items each. 1, 2, 3 of them. Yeah, 3 of them. I think it's 6 items each. And at least for the moment, they'll be here in the office. I may change my mind later on where I put them, but for now. And I will put, I'm not going to put windows in these up here, but I think I might on the living room side. If I say, and I say might, I think I will. These here, I think I'm going to want to put them kind of following the curvature here a little bit. We'll have more things to put in display cases, but for right now, I think do that doesn't work really. Do this more there, yeah. And then right here, and we can do this. And I think I'll be able to put one more in each of those intermediary slots. So let's see, we have 2 of these and 3 of those. I guess they can go in there together, at least for now. And then we have 3 of these and 1 of those, which they can go in there together for now. Then these 2 and these 3 can go in there together for now. Except I should have done it the opposite way, so that the same ones are on the same shelf. There's reasons. Same thing here, right? Yeah. All right. You 2 and then you 3. Good. Okay, well, looking at the time, we are way over time. We still have a lot of work to do for things and stuff, but we can work on that in the future episodes. I'm hoping we'd see a pulsar quartz storm today, or meteors today, but no such luck for the weary. I will probably continue looking for things to do off camera, as well as, you know, saving things that I think are interesting or useful or something for on camera. But this looks pretty good. We have this all built up. Yeah, I'm going to want to put windows in those. It looks kind of weird without them being there, though, from the outside. And let me know your thoughts on that front. But I'm going to want to put them in the living room for sure. But we'll see about that next time, I guess. Maybe doors weren't the wisest thing to do here. on the bedroom and the kitchen, but then again, maybe it's not a bad idea because people walk outside from their bedroom. They have like a patio. Oh, we could do, was there a railing? Yeah, we could do railings too, fences, maybe up here as well. But we can try that out in the future. So for now, we'll leave this here, and the next episode, we will keep going. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all then. Bye for now.